welcome back to another Iowa Carver beer review. Today we have another one from Deschutes in Bend, Oregon. This is the Fresh Squeezed IPA. It's an American IPA and it comes in at a 6.4% ABV and IBUs of 60. The hops are Citra, Mosaic, and Nugget. And the malts are Pale, Crystal, and Munich. So let's go ahead and get a crack on this one. Whoops. And I get the whole bottle in there, and it's coming up about a half a finger ahead on this one. An off-white, a little bit of a frothy head there. Not much to speak of as far as the head. It is you can see the carbonation streaming up on there, but it's a brown orange color, a little bit looks more colored towards the what you see from a lot of the double IPAs, but anyway, it's not a fairly somewhat hazy beer. So let's go ahead and get the aroma on it. Wow, you get a ton of citrus here. The bunch of the orange and grapefruit, some tropical as well. Yeah, I don't get a lot of dankness or anything, but it just seems to be like orange juice and which reflects the name, I guess. So let's get a taste on it. Big citrus, grapefruit, orange, citrus punch right up front. Yeah, a little bit of dankness, but wow, it is definitely definitely a West Coast IPA. That style. I was suspecting with the Mosaic because I thought that was a little bit more tropical, but I'm not getting a lot of tropical on this. Some nice caramel malts on that. That sweetness from the Munich and the caramel malt. Nice bittering up front. First time I had this isn't the first time I've had this beer. The first time that I had this, it seemed like the bitterness was odd to me. But I've had it a couple times since then, and that really doesn't hit me that way at all. It's just, it finishes pretty sweet, I think. And it was like that bitterness was hitting me oddly, like the middle of the palate, but I really don't get that, the last couple of these that I've had. And it's the same way today drinking this. Just a nice hoppy, malty, pretty balanced though between the hops and the malt bill. It does have a good substantial malt bill in this, with the Munichs and the crystal malts, and it seems to stand up to the hop bill that they've used on this, so it's fairly well. I'd still say it's probably hop forward, But in this, I don't know if I said this, but it comes in about 60 IBUs in it. I've seen ones that were 60 IBUs and you couldn't hardly pick up the hops in them, and you definitely know this one. It's not in the double range or anything, but they're there. This is. You know what? I should have wrote this down because I can't remember if this is a seasonal release or if this is a year-round re-release. But this is one I would pick up every once in a while. I like this one. Hey, this is the Fresh Squeeze IPA from Deschutes in Bend, Oregon. Deschutes makes great beer. They're one of my favorite breweries. Um, this is one that I would keep around. I give this a 4.25 out of 5. It's a good one. If you haven't ever had it, pick it up, give it a try. Hey, thanks for joining me again on another Iowa Carver beer review. We'll be back soon for another one.